Welcome back everyone to a new series on the channel, and I'm super excited for this one because we're actually going to be doing quite a lot here. So this is UniteSMP, as I'm sure you read on the title above this video, and there is a few things that we are actually going to be doing. First of all, we actually recorded an intro not too long ago, so I'm going to cut to that after I get this intro done, the actual video intro for myself. We have a community Discord, so if you would like to join all of us in our video making process and talk to the community in UniteSMP, there's a UniteSMP community Discord that you can join. As well as I also have a Discord, so if you want to join my official Discord, go right ahead as well. Anyway, all the creators are going to be linked below in the description, so if you do want to check them out, go right ahead. They're all extremely underrated, and I really like watching some of their content. Alright, anyway, let's just cut to the chase and go on with the intro. Welcome everyone to UniteSMP, and we are here with...
Yo, my name is daKatz, make sure to subscribe. Epic.
What's up? This is Alex Plays Games. My name is Anonomous. Still subscribe to me. Awesome.
And I'm Erikwa, and I also want everyone to subscribe to me.
We're competing for subscribers. It's only episode 1, and yeah, I'm reflexive, so epic. I'll put everyone's links in the description of my video, so just go down and yeah. So this is pretty simple what we're doing here. We only have 4 people here right now, but we have about 8 members, and it's just going to grow throughout the server's lifespan.
How do you guys like the area? Nice, pretty, huh? I picked it myself.
It is really nice, though.
Got really lucky with the seed.
Yeah, it's
I
actually...
do like having like the inland. I already made a boat.
Yeah, so this area is pretty nice, and I think it's like a nice little area to settle in, as we've mentioned. And then over in this direction over here, maybe like 500 blocks over there, there's a huge mushroom island. So I think eventually we'll migrate over there. But for now, I think we should all get comfy and all get to know each other. It's gonna be lit. Are you guys excited?
Indeed.
So excited, especially after you said lit.
Well, anyway, you should probably just like build a village or something together, just to get to know each other. Start close.
Yeah, we should build together really close, and hopefully we all get along.
Hopefully. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go build a house, so see ya.
I think first one to get diamonds wins. Let's go.
First one to get diamonds,
Yeah, go.
Alright, and at this point in the intro, we all decided that we should probably actually go get some resources and start mining. So I'm just going to show you the highlights from our mining trip to show what kind of resources I actually did end up getting.
I don't know why, I haven't encountered one mob.
Just die! Why? Yeah, that sums that hour of my life up pretty well. Well, that was a pretty successful mining trip, but anyway, as we can see, I got 8 iron ingots, which isn't that much, but I have 28 more right here, as well as a bunch of iron tools and armor, which is super great. And this is actually where I'm going to settle. I'm just going to settle in this little plains area. No pants, B-gang. Dang. And, oh, someone died. See, they were talking about how I'm the only one with a death on the server, because as you saw, I died to a skeleton. And, well, it looks like the person that was talking to me about it, you know, just fell from a high place, so that's interesting. But anyway, I'm going to mine some wood. I've already been mining a little bit of oak logs, but not too many, and I do want to replant, as you can see I'm doing it over here, so then I don't completely deforest the entire forest, because that would not be particularly good. So, here we are in the server, and I'm ready to just start with a starter base. And it really does not look like much so far, but I did get quite a bit of progress done here in the last hour. It's just a little bit of a storage system. I haven't actually put anything on the insides yet, but I am liking this basement area. It's looking quite good, actually. I'm glad that I started with the basement, because I never do that with starter houses. I'm always like, you know, I'm just gonna build the exterior of the house, but I thought maybe starting with a basement would be a good idea, and I think it was, and it's a really strange combination with this cobblestone and then the wood out front, but I think it works quite well, along with the trapdoors, staircase, right in the middle of the room, which is interesting. But it also gives it a sense of structure, because you can see these pillars right here actually do make the room feel more complete, rather than just an open area. And it looks like this was not me, someone trapped a wandering trader right here. Let's see what he's trading. Granite and a lodestone, oh my. Lodestones are expensive, I think. We got a bunch of other stuff here as well, that's kind of funny. And I really got to sort my stuff, because as you can see, it is quite messy right now, which is kind of like there. But there are things popping up. That is just obviously super temporary. They're just kind of scoping out a little area. Someone's building right over here. And then we've got, I believe, it's kind of like a farmland starting up here. This is where we did our intro as well. And then we got the No Pants B Gang, which I think they said it backwards. They said NPGB. It's supposed to be NPBG. And then we have a giant square house popping up over there. And I believe there might be something else. Yep, over there where someone is settling. So we're all settling super close to start, which I'm super excited for, because I always like having a few neighbors nearby. It's always fun. Alright, anyway. This house is far, far, far from complete. As you can tell, it's very scuffed and not very complete so far. I'm going to actually do some interior decorations after I get the top part of this house done, because there is going to be a top part, obviously. We're going to need some things right here, and we are going to also kind of bring it up as well, which I am excited for. I'm probably going to do 2 layers on top, and then obviously the basement below. The basement's where the storage system is going to be, and I'm really not going to need more than this, I don't think, because this alone, I forgot what it was. It was like 3 stacks of wood logs or something like that. I really don't remember. It's something like that. Something absurd, but I got it done. I just kind of took a bunch of trees from there and then just replanted them. And then I think I might just kind of build this area. This is going to be where I'm thinking the front door will go, right here. So you can walk in, you have a choice of going left, you have a choice of going right. There'll be these things probably right here, actually. So then it gives it a nice little thing. Put like a welcome mat on the floor too. And then you can also just go straight down if you would like. And then you can come over here. I'm going to have maybe a kitchen area in this side, and then maybe some sort of dining room on this side. And then on the upstairs, the second floor, I'm thinking that's where I'm going to put my bedroom and like my personal belongings and just like the small storage stuff that you need up there, as well as maybe some furnaces. But furnaces would actually make more sense in the kitchen now that I'm thinking about it a bit more. But I think I'll figure it out. And I may just jump into another time lapse. No, we just did one, but I hope you can bear with me as we do another one. I quite like the time lapses. I hope that you guys do too. So yeah. Alright, and a little more progress has actually been done on this place, and I'm liking it so far. I don't really like how that part looks. It looks a little bit interesting, especially from the side, as I actually did move that in. And obviously there isn't a second floor yet, so it looks extremely incomplete. But we can actually take a little look on the inside and see in here, it is looking quite homey. And now you can really see my plan starting to take shape, where we do actually have a space over here and a space over here. And actually, Hypertensive is over there right now. What is this? It says quest board, and it says find the yellow markers around the village. Each has a build request. Build and collect loot under the yellow marker. I see. So I noticed this as well while I was building. Oh, there's a few actually. Okay. So I'm guessing it says small custom trees somewhere around pond. Please leaf space for reflex as to not block his build space. I mean, I am down for that custom tree. I'm just saying. I am pretty good at custom trees. And it looks like this might be Tom's house. Oh, nice. And there's a little bit of a path going in too. I'm really liking how that's starting to look. What is this one? Terraform this hill. Fair enough. So it looks like if you build the thing, you can take the yellow concrete powder and whatever is under it, which is super cool, and I really like that idea, as it'll get stuff done in our village. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see what's in there, so I might build this custom tree, because how hard could it be? I have plenty of wood to make all the fences I'm going to need, and I already gathered a bunch of leaves, because I was going to put some leaves kind of outside my house area, kind of like this, but yeah, I never got to that yet, so I might just use these leaves to actually make the custom tree. So I might take you along for the ride on how I build my custom trees, and what I do is, first off, I'm going to make a bunch of fences. 45 should be plenty. Now what I can do is come over to this pond area that it says to build a custom tree in, somewhere around pond. So I think a good spot might be, so it looks like a river is going to go in between these two things. So I suppose a custom tree could kind of go in right there and look quite nice, actually. So I'm just placing in some leaves, and this is kind of my general rule with custom trees. I kind of place it in a way where all of the branches are actually covered up from all sides, and then I can make kind of a good shape from there. So I just start by placing them on all the fences like this, and then once I have them all in, I can make a nice circular shape with the actual leaves and make it look nice in the end. And then just like that, we have a nice tree. And I'm going to grab my steak because I do need to eat. So the tree is looking quite rough. I might shave it back here and there, maybe add some leaves. I think maybe some leaves like this would look good. And actually, I missed a leaf. And there. And just kind of add things like that to give it a little more circular of a shape. And actually, that one I might need to place something. It's just a whole thing. But I think that pretty much means that I can take this, but I'm not actually going to yet, because that was actually quite easy. What I might do is place maybe 1 or 2 more in here, so then I feel actually pretty good about taking whatever is in there. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't actually taken a look in it. And after a little bit of work, I think I went way overboard with this, but this is the final outcome. And as you can see, I made 3 custom trees. Those took a little bit of time, but they weren't too bad. And then I really focused on making this river complete and adding a beach line, as well as a little bridge, which I really like. But yeah, this pond really just came together just like that. I just was really feeling like terraforming, and I had a blast while doing it. So now, the time that we have been waiting for. What is in this chest? The only thing is I'm looking at my inventory and it's very full, so I'll be right back. And there we go, that is looking a lot cleaner. Alright, small custom tree somewhere around the pond. I believe I actually achieved that plus some, so I'm going to take this. Alright, here we go. I'm about to open this chest and we have 1 diamond. Okay, that's my first diamond. You ready for the achievement? And ouch. He punched me, but I got the diamond. And it is looking great. So I got my first diamond of the season, and it looks like Cat, or daKatz is his YouTube channel, is liking it. So that's always a good sign. So I asked everyone not to sleep tonight because I do actually want to get some spiders for some string. Because over there you can see there's some sugarcane, and I think sugarcane does look very good next to this pond. But I need string to put on top. Like you see, I put string on top of that one. If you could barely see it right there. But I do want to put it on top of all of them. Die. And that guy's dead. And all of that was literally so I can put a string there and a string there. And I got plenty of extra string as well as I was hunting the extra mobs that were out lurking in the forest in the daytime. Because I don't want any creepers attacking some unsuspecting person walking through. And I just saw another one as we're talking about this. So creeper, come here. I've only had 1 accident right there. As you can see, it completely blew up like everything. And this hole right here took like a stack and a half of dirt to repair. That was insane. And you can see there's been lots of progress made here, but not so much here. And I actually do have a plan for this roof. I was originally thinking this is going to look terrible. It's going to be like this, and it's going to be bad, or it can be like that on that side and go across and do the same thing on that side. You'll see it go into effect in this next time lapse. So let's just get right into it with the third time lapse of the day, and hopefully the last, and we can finish up this house. That is the finished product of my exterior, and I'm just going to give a little look on the inside, and you can see, well, everything up here looks the same, but here's the ladder, and it's actually not that much space up here. As you can tell, it's quite a low ceiling, but I'm sure I can find something to do with it. And from the outside, it does look a little bit like a church, and I was figuring that out as I was building. I was looking quite bland before with all this stuff, and it just really completes it with this section over here. And then over here is my still messy thing. And then out back, you can see I actually just dropped this to the ground because I didn't actually have a foundation layer to go off of to create that thing up there. But I really do like the slab thing that I was talking about. I'm glad that I figured out that that'll look good because I like it. And over here, I just did a normal triangle roof. And overall, the entire building comes together really, really nicely. There's just one thing left, and that is, of course, the interior. And the interior is its other complete set of headaches. But I think I might be able to just sit back, relax, and do some interior. And I will be back once I am done. Because I really don't think I need to do a time lapse. I've done so many time lapses, and I feel like just doing some building and showing you what I get done at the end. So I hope you enjoyed the interior because you're probably gonna see it in about 0.02 seconds. And just like that, we have actually completed the interior. And I think it is pretty close to 100% done. And as you can see, I said Reflex's house, not church. Okay, maybe it looks a little bit like a church. But let's just have a tour on the inside because the outside's not what we're looking for. We've already seen that. And as you can tell hello skeleton. As you can tell straight away, I did add windows as well as a nice couch. And I added these bushes everywhere because I really like the look of the trapdoors with the log on the inside. It makes a really nice bush. And there's some foliage over here to give it some green on the inside because it was very brown, as you can tell. It's all monotone. So I added some stone right here on the couch. There's another one of the bushes. And then here's the kitchen area that I was talking about. There's a cooker, or a smoker, excuse me, as well as a furnace. And then we can go downstairs. I did just a little bit right here, and I really like how this place turned out. So this is where the extra furnaces are going to go. So like if we ever need to cook a lot of stuff, we can come down here and then use this furnace array right here. And I really do like how it ended up looking because, well, it's like in the floor, there's stairs, there's slabs, and it just all goes in this wall really, really nice. And it fits the corner, giving it a really nice curve in the end. And then over here, I didn't do anything to these. I still actually need to label these with some item frames on the floor to show what is actually going to be going in each of these chests. It is quite a big storage system to start off a world, which is pretty cool. And then there's one more actual layer to this house, and that is up here, which is the bedroom area. As you can see, there's some nice foliage, and you can walk here and it says sleep the night away. Then you can come up here and sleep. Like, I really like the look of this room, actually, because there's little barrels hidden on the walls over here. There's foliage on the sides and on the back as well. And you can tell I actually did end up bringing up these pillars right here. It just kind of goes straight through the floor, and I'm hearing pillagers. They're raiding my house. Not too sure what he's doing outside, but he can't see me, so that's all that matters. But yeah, they're all like coherent, so you can see it just goes straight up, and it looks really nice as you're going on the ladder. But other than that, I think that is the entire interior pretty much done. I am going to do something with this wall. I just haven't figured it out yet. And I'm also going to place an anvil right here. So this place actually has a little more of a connecting piece. And over here, I actually did just think this could be a perfect spot for my enchanting table setup. I can just put it in this corner right here. I can also like break these to give it a little bit more space, and that's where my enchanting table will go. That's actually not a bad idea. And I spent the last hour completely sorting everything that I had outside here. And all of this place is complete. Actually, there's chicken in here. I didn't even know that. And there's pork chop. Dang, I'm actually rolling in the food. I didn't know that I had all this food. But all of these are completely empty now. These were full of a bunch of junk, and I just decided I really feel like sorting this. So I came into my storage system and actually spent time sorting everything into their own little categories. As you can see, I sort of wrote the categories on each sign, and because there are only 9 rows, I had to write 2 on some of them. So like these would be valuables up here, and then the wood would be down here, and then like we got mob drops, and then down here would be the redstone, and then we got the extra stuff. And there's just a bunch of cool stuff, and I'm actually surprised on how much I actually ended up collecting throughout the first day that I was on the server so far. But I'm realizing it's nighttime, so I should probably sleep. So as I was saying, I actually really enjoy having a nice sorted inventory and everything, because it does feel really not the best if you have a very cluttered house and everything. But now I have everything all sorted, and it just feels like a relief. But now, I'm looking in my valuables chest, and I'm like, I only have 14 iron and a single diamond. I feel like I might be able to heighten that a little bit. So I think I might go on a little bit of a strip mining session. And I'm not too sure if I should put my strip mine below the house or go somewhere else, but I think I might just put it in here somewhere. Maybe like behind the stairs could be a good spot. So this is the spot that I ended up going with. I am going to decorate this at some point, but for now I just want to get mining and get some nice resources. And as you can see, I found some iron just right there after I found a bunch of coal here. I just started digging down and ran into 2 giant ore veins, which is always a good sign to a successful mining trip. So I think I'm just going to head down to Y level 11 and then set up some sort of mining camp. And then I'll decorate my mine all the way down once I am there. And after many hours of mining wood and building, I finally got this mine done. And look at that. That looks incredible. I actually used around about 15 entire stacks of oak logs, so it was quite an expensive project. I completely tore down the entire forest near my house. Let's see if we can look at it without being bombarded. Over there, and I just kept replanting and kept remining, but it took many hours, but it is finally done. So I'm going to give a quick tour. As you can see, I just used these stairs in conjunction with these oak logs with stripped logs behind it, which I really like the look of, to make this really nice staircase design. It is very oaky right now, but I feel like it kind of fits the theme a little bit. It doesn't feel like a mine at all, but that's beside the point. I really like the style of it. And then down here is the actual mining area. So we've got the extra mining supplies chests on either side. There's 6 double chests on each side, totaling 12. Then, of course, you have to have your crafting table in there. And then I think at some point behind this wall back here, I'm actually going to throw in some sort of super smelter. So when you're done with your mine, you can just throw in all of your items and it'll give it back out to you right there, which will be really cool. And there is actually room for 1 mine, 2 mine, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 mines that we can explore and find a bunch of diamonds in, which is super exciting. And actually, while building this room right here, there's a diamond vein, I believe, behind this cobble right here that I patched up. 5 diamonds were actually in it, so I'm super happy about that, because now instead of having only 1 diamond, I have 6, which is super awesome. But now that I finally finished this entire area, which I hope that you guys like the look of, let me know in the comments if you do like the look of it, or you have some suggestions or something else like that for what you want to see in anything of this server. Alright, anyway, Let's do what I actually wanted to do, and that was mine. Except that was a few hours ago that I wanted to mine. I was just building away. So now I really do feel like mining a bit. So we're going to start in mine 1 and just go straight forward and see what we get. And that was an incredibly successful hour of mining. I broke like 5 picks along the way, but that is beside the point. Let's see what I actually ended up getting. So I smelted everything, I sorted everything, and this is our chest. So we got almost a complete row of cobblestone, 33 diamonds, a stack and a bit of lapis, a bunch of redstone, some coal, a little bit under a stack of iron, and a little bit under a half stack of gold. I am super happy with this, especially the diamonds, because I believe that would put me as the richest person on the server right now, which is actually kind of crazy, because I was very unlucky when I was trying to find diamonds in the intro. I just could not find them, so now I'm very happy that I have 33, and I also have 1 upstairs, I believe, so that makes 34 in total. Alright, and that is about it that I want to do down in this mine. Like I said, I really do like this area. It's a really nice wooden area and everything like that. But unfortunately, that is where I'm going to end the episode for today. So thank you everyone so much for watching the video. It really does mean a lot to me. And I'm just looking around right now, looking at other people's houses, and man, do I have to step up my game. Anyway, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!